Hello people, welcome to this video. Today I'm gonna buy an apartment here in Tulum. Come join me. Never go by yourself. Make sure that you have lawyers or that you have a really good brokerage or that you are working with a good developer. So try to ask people, families, or anybody that you have met in the street if they have any recommendation regarding real estate investing here in Tulum. There are many scanners and you don't want to be part of the scam. So make sure that you are working with a really good brokerage or a really good broker who can guide you in all this process. You can start taking a look online to see how are the properties, what's the price, what do you need. Come visit us, then you will see more details about the areas, where to invest, what are the places, what are the different options of investment here in Tulum. Once you are more familiarized with the areas, you can see where would you like to invest in. As we say in Spanish, lo barato sale caro. So watch out with the prices. If you use some really ridiculous prices, whenever you're working, try to ask for references, try to get information about this place with other people or other investors or realtors. At the moment of investing in Tulum, the first area of most famous activity in the real estate market is right here, Aldea Zama. This is where all the big developments and luxury apartments are located. Basically, this area is full of nature. Actually, the surroundings, it's like a conservancy area. They got like that kind of jungle living that people are seeking in Tulum, Mexico. Take a look at this amazing complex and also surrounded by the jungle. If you are looking for an apartment here, you can expect prices to go from 150K. Here in Aldea Zama, there's a lot of buildings going on. There's a lot of opportunities, but whenever you're looking for an apartment, just make sure that the developer has a really good experience, a good reputation in the area, since there have been some frauds and problems in the real estate investment. Here you can find prices from 150K all the way up to $1 million. It depends on what you're looking and what kind of building, what kind of apartment are you looking for. There are so many options. I will recommend you some if you give me a message. But anyways, it's a beautiful area, already developed, appreciation, I can say. Not the best rental, to be honest, not the best return, but the appreciation is really good here. Now we are in La Veleta. La Veleta is the second most demanded area in Tulum, we can say. But what is particular about this neighborhood is like it's still under development. Like the infrastructure is not really 100%. You know, the city's been doing a lot, but you can find still like a lot of dirt streets in here. That means that the appreciation is gonna be a little bit higher than Aldea Zama, because Aldea Zama is already full development. But as you can see, we have a lot of new buildings here. Pretty nice buildings, by the way. Another thing to consider is that the prices in this area are becoming quite expensive. We can still finding some really good prices and some opportunities. However, the prices that we're still finding or we're gonna find are kind of a little bit expensive, since we are having luxury buildings in this area. I mean, the area has a lot to be developed still, but we can see these kind of buildings, luxury buildings in a not that developed area. This is the second most interesting area in Tulum, Mexico. La Veleta has become a really famous place, not only for tourists, but also for locals to live and enjoy life in here. Why? Because it's been developing a lot, and you can find a lot of restaurants, a lot of bars. There we have a breakfast, we have everything. All the services are in here. A little bit different than Aldea Zama, which is a really luxury area, but also has not that activity. Just take a look on all the bars in here. You can see all kind of services for you: pharmacies, bars, restaurants, banks. So that's something what you should consider about La Veleta. It's not that expensive like Aldea Zama. There's a lot of demand. It's not that luxury, but still having some affordable prices comparing to Aldea Zama. La Veleta is located on the north side before downtown in Tulum, which give you fast access to the highway, which will connect you to the airport, Tulum Airport or Cancun Airport, or going to Playa del Carmen. Also to the new Maya train station, which is gonna be located around 15 minutes from here. So now we are located in Región 15, which is an area with a lot of development going on. As you can see, the streets are quite bad, to be honest, a lot of holes. However, you can find really good projects in here, meaning that the area is getting a lot of appreciation and a lot of growing. Also, you might consider that this is an unexplored area, since 90% or more of the land is just jungle. There's nothing in here. So you probably might want to see this area because it's a little bit more appreciation than Aldea Zama for sure. But to be honest, it's not the best while rental talking. Short-term rentals might be okay, but it's not the best comparing to Aldea Zama. But talking about appreciation, you can find really good results in this area. Now we're gonna see the next area, which is Región 8. That's the most undiscovered and undeveloped area, which is also having some particular and interesting projects. Let's take a look. So I'm now in Región 8. Región 8 is the most undeveloped area in Tulum, we could say. We will still find some projects ongoing in here. However, I need to tell you that under these lands, there's like an underwater river. So that might have some difficulties for the project to develop and to have like a really well foundation. So I would consider it's kind of risky to invest here, since most of the projects should have all the permits and all the due diligence before they start working. You might find some things or probably at the moment of the construction, when the developer is doing the foundation, they discover some issues, and that could cause that the project is canceled. I mean, that's something that has happened in the area. But yeah, like if it's not because of that, it's an area with a lot of growth. Is the area, the Región 8, is closer to the beach. We are like 1 kilometer away to the beach. So it's the area where we have the beach closer, and that's of course something good to know. But overall, it's an underdevelopment area, and it's kind of risky now, but you can find some really good projects and projecting really good appreciations, like 20-30% yearly. So yeah, just consider this before you make any investment in here. Once you are familiarized with the locations and the different areas in Tulum or wherever you are looking for a unit, start looking probably online or ask your brokerage, and be guided with an agent so you can explore the different options and select the one you prefer according to requirements or your needs. After this is done, you can make a list of the top properties that you have selected. Okay, so I will suggest you to pick like 3 or 4 projects, and then you can make a list regards the highlights, the prices, and the requirements or the specification that the project has. Once you select a unit, if you are an investor, I will recommend you to run this kind of analysis, considering the prices, the appreciation that you will have, the down payment that you're gonna make, so you can have an idea of how much you will be getting out of your investment. In this case, regards the appreciation, regards the rental, short-term rentals, and also considering the long-term rentals, so you can see the numbers. In this case, I made an analysis for a long-term rental. I will get a 7%. I'll take all the market current data to make these numbers.
If I get it into a short-term rental, I will make it a 10.73%. And if I am able to flip it once it's done, I will get 133% of revenue. This is something really good.
In conclusion, there are more than 400 projects here in Tulum. What that means, it's a lot of offer, a lot of options to discover. So always make sure that you are going through with a really good brokerage or a really good broker that will guide you in this process. After you have selected some projects that you like and that fits your needs, make sure to make a full analysis. Don't just go with emotions. Try to make a really rational choice. Try to make a due diligence regards to project, the developer. Make sure about your finances and whatever makes you feel comfortable with the payments. Make sure that you are gonna be able to pay it. Also, there are some options regarding to financing to Mexican financing companies, and they will help you to give you even a mortgage starting from a 4% interest rate. Make sure you know about the legal implication on your purchase. This is an easy process. However, you will need to understand it and have somebody to guide you in this process. So if you have any questions, please let me your question in the comments, and I'm sure I'm gonna be answering all of your questions or concerns. Okay, if you have any other concern, give me a message and I will be ready to help you. Okay, with many options and the best projects here in the area, it will be my pleasure to help you and to give you some amazing opportunities here in Riviera Maya. All right, nos vemos.